Hennessy Alone We Drinking.
Yes.
It's dead till now.
Yes. Hennessy Alone We Drinking. Yes.
Yo, EOX, this is T Time RSE. We here with Stellar Rose Media, and this is Behind the Culture. Alex, because back in the days we used to go in Law Jean Complex, right? And he had all these rum in the back. Yes, I'm sorry for exposing this and that. But we used to mix, right? Well, not me. A certain group, they used to mix, right? And they used to put it in a little jerry can. Some of them would put it in a water bottle. It would be so strong that the cover can't stay on. Not because they want to drink it, but because the fumes and the pressure blowing off the cover. That's how serious it used to be. But I had this one year. I come from Christopher School, and it was Easter, and the guys, they were drinking Hennessy. That was the first time I said, Tita, you gotta man up now. You gotta come on for these beers. Every time you go drinking beers. You gotta try the Hennessy because it looked like that's one of the hardest things going. Well, hello, Hennessy Alone We Drinking. Since then till now, that's the time number one go-to drink. Don't get me wrong, we don't drink to perform. We drink after performing if we want to, because we don't really go for alcohol. But hey, if you want to buy Tea Time a drink, bring Tea Time a Hennessy straight on the ice, or bring it with ginger ale or Red Bull, what everybody does say. Don't do it. Bring that. Don't bring nothing else. No whiskey, no sambuca, no none of that. Hennessy Alone We Drinking since then. That was a big tune. Hennessy Alone We Drinking, I would say, who helped me write that would be the guys who started me drinking Hennessy. They wasn't there writing when I had the pen to the paper, but the whole everything was because of those guys. It was Andy for sure. I can't forget Andy for sure, Paris. But there were a whole group of those guys for Easter Juve. They were having a time. And again, I sit down, put a pen to the paper, me, myself. But with that episode, with that party, with that Juve morning that happened, that helped write that whole song. Make it cut up everybody. That was Hennessy Alone We Drinking. And then the producer behind that was, you don't know, Daddy Juni, Mr. Mac himself, Mac Daddy. Tea Time EOX made. Any song you want to ask Tea Time about, especially that was competing in any competition here on Station Road March competition, then just know that Daddy Juni is the producer behind of all my music. And 95% of the time, Tea Time write all his lyrics. We never buy lyrics. We never went outside at EUX to get lyrics because what we writing is our culture. So we can't go looking for lyrics outside. You could, but that person or that group or that team, they don't know my culture, so they can't write for me. Everything I do, every song I do, I write myself. There's one song that Megadeth write one verse for me. Hey, I ain't gonna be biased. But I write second verse hard. We move in. That one song Megadeth write, and the beat came from the Belize. That was a power soca beat. That was the first time I did a power soca beat. Megadeth had the whole song put together already, the whole idea and everything. We didn't have the second verse. We hammer it. Nice song. We move in. Check it out. How does Hennessy Alone represent me as an artist? Wow. Something you need to free up. And artists will like to make people free up. So if Hennessy is your free up drink, that's what we represent. I can't put it in other way because I tell you, I don't drink before I perform. I don't need to, but that's my go-to drink. And if Hennessy ever need a commercial, that's the right song for it. Hennessy Alone We Drinking.
Hennessy Alone We Drinking.